me feel like I'm in a vintage movie. You always know what to say and how to move me. Load me up into your car, take a drive. So pretty. Thank you, Daniel.
Das heißt, sie muss jetzt noch dieser scheiß Zusatz von ihr zahlen. Wenn ich das jetzt spontan sage.
Okay, didn't it? Should I?
Oh no, so sad. Oh.
Hey, is it too big?
It will like
It
bend.
should be like this. Not bad.
We have so many different burgers now, right? One, like 4 different ones.
Yeah, I mean we need to use the soft ones.
Oh, there are pickles, look.
Oh.
You can eat them. What do you want to do with the meat?
I will just grill it.
Now?
No, later. Not
Okay.
today.
My favorite chef. Смотри, как у нас. Cola mix.
Cola mix?
Thank you.
Me? Same one?
Darling, 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 ding, 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 ding. Darling, 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 ding, 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 ding.
Looking at the menu, seriously. Yep. Let's see. How is it?
It's nice.
Nice? That's good.
It's kind of boring.
Yeah, I know.
the upper one. See? It's me.
Alles klar, gebe ich Ihnen einen Keks hier von uns? Danke. Gerne. So, Dankeschön.
You can just eat like this.
I can make like this for you.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, can you? Is it
Yeah.
possible to make this,
Layers? Yeah.
many layers at home?
No, you just buy dough with layers. I mean, you could make it with yourself, but it's.
Looks vegan. Isn't it already vegan all the almonds?
Yeah, how can it not be vegan?
Because of the oil inside of the rosemary that gives it a little bit of spice back.
War nicht so weit, ne? Ja. Erstmal einpacken.
Ja, bitte.
Ja?
Oh yeah, they're soccer.
Yeah. Now we'll go back.
Where are you back? It's so oily.
Ramen? Oh.
That's your eye. Oh, it's filming.
어젯밤에 자는데 실버피쉬라는 벌레가 침대까지 기어 올라와서 정말 죽을 뻔했습니다. I think I'm more like the last.
Which?
What?
Looks like bubble gum.
Yeah. 바삭한 유지. 어떤 겹이지? 아, 저 있다. 향? 이게 맛있어. 초코는 너무 달았고. 초코
So this is 30 and then 7. You can put interesting points here, where they intersect. And if you want to go further, you can use this little square and do the same thing. So small square, something like this.
When you want to make complicated painting.
No, you can use it if you don't know where to put things.
So this eraser doesn't make poop.
Yes, it's really clean and really nice. I'm with a sketch.
How is it?
It's really spicy.
I'm so sorry. It's really not spicy. It's just more like sweet. Yeah.
Sweet, excuse me.
직접 만든 라면. 치킨 스톡이랑 이것저것 넣어서 라면 만들었는데 맛이 어떨지 모르겠다.
この1週間をどう過ごすかで多分結果が大きく変わる。やが
口面接しましょうか。
Smells weird too.
Really?
Apples. She said.
There's so many sort of apples. So which one should I buy?
I don't know.
What?
This one. They're all the same price for some reason.
This one's so big. Ooh, what's this?
This also
Color is weird. Another color tomato. Nothing much to
Look at this.
find. What's that?
Pickled watermelon.
Oh my!
This is the one that you liked when I made for you.
Oh really?
Oh, this one is a soft one.
Soft one?
Which one you like, spicy or soft?
I like spicy, you know.
Okay, then let's get the spicy one.
Whoa, so many fish. This one,
Oh,
right?
Korean style it says.
Really? Where are Korean and shit? Ah, yeah, but it looks totally different. The baby, is it? Oh, this one taste.
This is. Yes, pudding flesh.
얼굴이 파먹고 다네. 여기서 내린 뭉이야. Looks like blueberry. Yeah.